In this Mabinogi video, I'll be talking about how to farm adventurer seals and go over the important items from the seal merchant. You can get up to 68 adventurer seals per character per day. A very important note is that the characters on the same account do not share the adventurer's seals. For example, on my Dark Diviner Giant, I currently have 994 adventurer seals. However, on my Alchemic Sharpshooter Elf, I currently have 468 adventurer seals. The next part is how to get adventurer seals. Upon closer inspection of the quests that give adventurer seals, there are some quests that require your characters to fight some challenging monsters like the White Dragon and Black Dragon. Which brings us to the next part. I will be choosing the easiest quest that anyone can do right when they start the game. An important side note is that each quest gives 2 adventurer seals, and there are a total of 34 quests. I recommend skipping the following quests for newer players. 1. The Saga. 2. Investigating the Veteran Fomor Dungeon. 3. Commerce. 4. Defeating monsters in Shillian Nature Reserve. 5. Defeating monsters in Hillwind Mine. 6. Defeating the White Dragon. 7. Defeating the Black Dragon. 8. Defeating 20 Wandering Prison Ghosts. 9. Obtaining 30 stars from rafting. 10. Obtaining 30 stars from hot air ballooning. 11. Defeating a bandit boss ogre. 12. Clearing the final round of the Irin martial arts competition. 13th and 14th. Any missions related to Squabtuin. This leaves you with 40 very easy to obtain adventurer seals with 20 quests per character per day. If you want to defeat the White and Black Dragons as part of your adventurer seal farming rotation, I highly encourage you to join a raid party that normally starts on Channel 2 at Dunbarton, or start one at that location. Having someone use a bugle will also speed up this process in finding party members. Now that we have a baseline of how much adventurer seals we can get per day, I will be talking about the important items you can get from the seal merchant. The items from the seal merchant will rotate depending on the day, with the exception of the items in the adventure tab. The items in the adventure tab of the seal merchant basically have items that will help you with Grandmaster missions by providing you passes for the hard mode versions of the New King's Request, Guardian of Avon, Fortinbras's Expedition, and Warden of the Gods. You can also get precise reforging tools, full recovery potions, a Baltane Elite Mission Pass selection box, an unrestricted dungeon pass, and an unlimited shadow mission pass. An important note is that the items in this tab will not rotate. On Mondays, I typically just get the fine leather for erg materials, and I don't really bother getting anything else. This shop can be good if you like to craft often or in need of certain materials. The items on Tuesdays are items that you may need to rank FinSync and FinCraft, like the extracts and the perfumes. The items on Wednesdays are related to erg and generic weapons. I personally do not grab anything on Wednesdays, but if you think you will need it, feel free to get the items listed here. The items on Thursdays are some pretty important enchants that you will need on your journey. I recommend checking Cryozin's Best in Slot guide for the necessary enchants for your build. The items on Fridays are related to puppetry. I typically just buy the Marionette 500 potions, because they are commonly used as bartering materials for commerce. The items on Saturdays are related to Echostone Awakening and Enhancement, with some interesting armor. At one point in time in the past, the armor that was sold in this shop was considered to be the best, but now it's more of a fashion item. The items on Sundays have notable items like skill training seals and items related to the Stardust system. Choosing between the two will depend on where you are at in the game. A general rule of thumb is that you might want to prioritize working on your skills, so that it's easier to farm more materials related to the Stardust system. That's it for this video. If you guys found this video useful or informative, please subscribe, like, or share this video. Thanks!